Hey everybody, this is Isaac Wardell, and I'm here today to talk to you about how not to run a Facebook sweepstakes. Before me, I've got a screenshot of a recent post by Flying Magazine in which they were giving away an iPad. Now, rule number one for Facebook sweepstakes is make whatever you're giving away something that is targeted to your target niche. Giving away an iPad will bring a lot of followers, but they may not be the type of followers that you want and may not turn into the type of customers that you want. It'd be better if they'd given away something related to flying, airlines, etc., because that would have been more their target niche. By just giving away an iPad, they're going to get a random sampling of users, most of which will never engage on their wall. Anyway, first point aside, they actually did this through the Wildfire app, which I have used before with success. So while the Wildfire app is more expensive than another app I'll talk about later, it can work successfully. In this case, they didn't use it properly. What happened was they actually are giving away the iPad, and then they're giving away a secondary prize I found out later. But what happened was that secondary prize was supposed to be based on how many times you shared about this Facebook sweepstakes with your friends or something to that effect. So it was a sharing idea, and then the person would win the second one was whoever had shared the most. But most people didn't understand that, and I certainly didn't understand that when I first saw this. So what you see here is the first person to try to sign up for the sweepstakes says he did not like the way it was set up. He was installing the application on his computer, and then he had to re-enter and have another friend sign up, etc., etc., and he just got fed up with it and left with it. And then of course I come along here in a little bit and I say, well, thanks for the heads up, I won't even bother registering. Alright, and this continued to go on for a little bit here. Let's see if I can get it to change the slide. There you go. And there's a whole bunch more negative comments here that they would expect more integrity, that they will not enter in anything that requires an app, etc. And then Flying Magazine comes back and says that they only have to have a friend sign up for the secondary item. Alright, but by then the damage is pretty much done. And eventually, the next day, it came back and you see Flying Magazine's actually deleted all comments, my comment, all the comments that you've seen before on the other screenshots, and they come back here and they just explain that they're giving away a second prize, and that's where you have to have a friend sign up. Not exactly the best thing to do probably in terms of deleting comments, but in this case it may have been the best of two worst case scenarios for Flying Magazine. I'll leave that up to your discretion what you think on that. But they did use the Wildfire app. I went and checked that out. You can see here it does allow a lot of things to be used. It allows for those secondary prizes and whatnot. I have used this. It can be successful. Basically, there's a few rules that you want to use when doing a Facebook sweepstakes. The first is one prize, one entry. Now what I mean is that is only have one prize. Don't do multiple prizes unless they are the same thing. Or if you do have multiple prizes, then don't require friends sign up, etc. It's very obvious that people don't like that. One entry, only make people have to enter one time. Don't do, you gotta have to do multiple entries and have friends sign ups and all that. That just turns people away. The less complicated you make it, the more entries you're likely to have. And then the third one is just don't ask for too much info. A name and an email is fine. People will give that to you. It's expected. Don't ask for a whole lot of other stuff unless you want the number of entries to go down. So if you're doing the prize to collect feedback on a survey, for instance, then you may want to ask for that survey info. Just realize that by doing that, your number of entries are going to go down dramatically. I said I'd talk about another app. An app that I'm going to be using here soon and testing out is called North Social. And I'm eager to see how that performs as compared to the Wildfire app that I've used in the past, and I'll probably end up doing a video on that when I figure out how that works, but you might want to check it out in the meantime. This has been Isaac Wardell, and I hope this video has been helpful for you. Hey, if you found it helpful, I've got a whole lot more of these in the back end of my website. All you got to do is sign up at isaacawardell.com, and you'll get access to dozens of great helpful videos for social marketers. I look forward to seeing you over there.